Well, I'll tell you what. It weren't half a hell of a rush getting back here from Barnard Castle. I tell you, to get here on time. I know, just made it. Anyway, hi guys, it's me, Phil, and it's there, Tony. How we doing?
It's there. I'm having a bloody marvellous time.
Good, and
national trotter like you.
Yeah, well, it was a bit of a rush, but there we go. We've made it in the end. Anyway, we've got a few people in the chat, and Lynn's already seen that you're on time this week. Yeah, it was decided that if you were going to be late, I was going to either have to duck your pay or sack you, I'm afraid. But you sort of redeemed yourself and got here early. So
yeah, I made a special effort this week. Look.
So anyway, let's have a look, see who's in. We had Fox in and Modelmaking Mayhem at first, sort of exchanging silly words, to which I joined in. Then we had Lynn drop in, and she's there saying hi. And obviously we've got Chris from Gru's Models and also Dad. So everyone's welcome. So let's see, Tone, how far you got on your Duquet? Well, I'll put you on full screen. Hang on a sec, mate.
Wait. Well, I have continued at a pace, i.e. when I got home from work this afternoon, I quickly slapped the green paint on the bottom half of the fairing, and I've just been picking out a few details on here. Well, put the glass off so I can see. I've now got, if we can see here, I've got the gear selector and everything on this side, and the foot pegs on, and flip around a bit, and same on the other side, so the kickstart and the rear brake and everything on this side. So all that's really left, and the seat assembly and everything is all glued together, and picked out all the little fasteners and everything. So all that's really left is the mirrors, the mounting bracket for the fairing, and the light lenses, and to just sort of snap it all together, because these bits all sort of click into place more or less. So I am pretty well near the end of the job. So next time I'll be moving on with the Jag, I'd imagine, which I've been doing a little bit of work on that, following sort of seeing what Phil often does. I've tried doing a little bit more detail work on the Jag engine there by putting the plug leads in, which I may be able to see from the top there. So I'm just going to connect them up to the distributor and try and sort of get a bit more detail onto sort of stuff that I would not normally do. I just sort of tend to do them out of the box, but been inspired by young Philip there. So with his assistance, I've sort of had a go at tidying up and making a bit more detail work. So that's sort of the next thing I'll be working on. So there we are. That's where I've got to so far, and I'm just going to try and put the rest of this together tonight to see how we do.
Lovely. Right. Yeah. Well, I'm just continuing obviously on with the Sherman build. As you probably know, or hopefully most people will know, I put part 4. Was it part 4? Yes, it was. It was part 4 up at the weekend. And now doing the next part of the diorama, which obviously I show most people last time, which can't even get it in there. Hang on, I'm just going to knock you off for 1 second, Tone. Here we go. The German evacuation, casualty evacuation. So that is what I'm doing now. Now, these never actually sort of tried any of these master box figures before, but let me just move my keyboard. And I've been putting these all together since last night, just to so I've got something to actually sort of do during the stream. But if we can get in close on that, the detail on these is quite good. I mean, even the jacket has got 3 separate parts, although you can't see them now because they're buried up with all the equipment. But there's a back, and then the 2 sort of like fronts, which do the overlapping job. And if I can make sure, there you go. Actually, looks like they've got a proper jacket on rather than just having a big lump of plastic. Which where are we? If I get one of my Tamiya ones, which as you can see, they are just sort of flat. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm quite impressed with these actually. So I'm just in the middle of starting to paint some of these. Probably won't do all of them tonight because that'll otherwise mean I've got no content for the next video. But yeah, I mean, they all went together pretty well after a bit of cleaning up. So yeah, it took me a good best part of 24 hours and then get them into primer this afternoon. So yeah, really good. So there you are, Tony, you're back again. Right, so let's have a word with everyone who's in chat then. Let's see who we've got, where you're from, what you got on your bench, and are we going to do what's in the belly as well, Tone? What do you reckon? Bench and belly? Yeah, go on. We'll do bench and belly as well. So give a shout out to everyone, say hi, and what you got on your bench, what you got on your belly. So I'm going. Yeah. So right, you're going to start, or shall I this time, Tone?
Well, on the bench is, as I said earlier, the 900 Ducati Mike Hailwood replica and a Jag Mark II engine. I forgot what the other bit was. What is it? Oh, that was bench. What was the other one?
The belly.
Belly.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of coffee there. Yeah. Oh, right. Fair enough. I just had a mouthful of coffee there. I could have just accidentally went everywhere, but I just managed to save it. But yeah.
Vegetarian.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I went full on. I went the full beef road with the spag bowl. Strangely enough, although we didn't plan that, or at least if we did, I missed the staff meeting about it. And obviously, I'm still doing my Sherman build. Just getting to do these 4 figures. Like I said, I'll probably do a bit more painting, and then I might sort of move on to doing some surgery on the actual GIs by putting some wire in, which needs to be used to sort of fix them to the base. But I'll once we got into it, I'll bring the base in and to show how things are getting on that. So what we got going in the chat, let's have a look. Right, we've got Dave's gone in and out and re-signed in as Butcher That Model. He's saying, what's wrong with Tony? No band shirt on, it's sacrilege. No band.
So I have got an album.
Yeah, so he's got the album out, but no shirt tonight. Yeah. What we got here? Let's see. Right, and right, Modelmaking Mayhem saying, does Lynn want a parrot? And then she's saying, what we got here? You don't have to. I'm trying to on my own. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've probably missed a bit out on that, but that'd be good. Oh dear. But Fox is saying bench and belly, which is what we're now doing, hopefully. Right, you snooze, you lose at Dad. So what's oh dear, that was obviously something that they were ganging up on Dad for. Because for some reason my chat keeps jumping and freezing on me. Right, and we'll scroll down. Right. Right, Dave has had gammon and chips in the belly. and a plague marine icon bearer on the bench. So that's a bit of Warhammer. Modelmaking Mayhem is a YouTuber mob setups, and looking at rearranging living room for filming. Oh yes, yeah, because you've just set up his own channel, so he's now sort of where I was about just over, what was it, a year ago, 2 years ago now, Tom? I can't remember.
It feels longer.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Do you know what? Hang on a second. I'm just gonna I'm gonna find out. I can't remember. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Hang on. What's going on here? Hang on. Oh, didn't want to do that. I've got double sound. When did I start this stream then? Oh my God, I can't remember. Must be 2 years ago, because I joined YouTube in 2011, according to this. But
Dougie was with us, Phil.
Yeah, it's got to be two. It's got to be it's got to be 2 years, isn't it? Yeah, come October, I think. So yeah, so that's been a long old while. So that same model maker is Andy, I think his name. Yeah, it is Andy, isn't it? He's now where I am, or where I was 2 years ago. He's now struggling. I mean, although he's done all right so far, he's got I think last time I looked about 30 odd subscribers, so he's already halfway, and he's only been doing it for a couple of days, and I've been doing it for a couple of years and got 72. Oh dear. So there we go. Never mind.
Well, that's quality, not quantity.
Yeah. So they tell me. Yeah. Right. Fox has got saying no work, taking a break, playing on the Xbox or wherever it is you're playing on. I can't remember now. What is it? Xbox or PS? Aberdeen Angus cheeseburgers and pork and apple sausage hot dogs with a salad of sweet potatoes, potato salad, tomato and coleslaw. There you go. Oh, well, that's a bit of a feast and a half then. Yeah. Chris, he had KFC, and tomorrow's woodwork is on the bench. So what is? Oh yes, that's your aviator flight simulator. Is it just the planes? I think you got left to do now, isn't it, Chris? Lynn, she's had an egg salad sandwich. Julia's tortilla chips, and just for Dad a cherry Dr Pepper. And the bench, she's got junk. I've been lazy, haven't been feeling. Oh dear. Well, that's not, it's not sort of feeling sick, and just sort of just getting a bit of the old sort of downturn, a bit of the old sort of lethargic sort of feelings, just can't be asked. But hopefully that's
need to see a psychiatrist, Phil.
Yeah. But Dave was saying salad. What delivery is that you speak of, Fox? Yeah. Right, and Dad is saying cherry Dr Pepper. Sorry, Lynn. Right.
Nothing wrong with Dr Pepper, Phil.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, them things you just should not drink.
Right. What we got here? Right. Mind you, I'm partial to ginger Pepsi Max. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried that ginger Pepsi Max. There we go. At Dad pimping Phil. How much do you think he's worth? Oh, I don't know. Yes, I know we have to pimp, but Dad done me a favour this afternoon. He done me a little bit of a pimpage in Chris's stream whilst Chris was busy doing his nano blocks. So yeah, but I mean, if anyone else is in watching in, saying we've got 12 people in, give Andy's room a look, give him a subscribe, and hopefully that'll well, I don't want him to overtake me, but you never know. But and Chris is saying that's his wooden Wednesday pimp. Yeah, well done. And that's it for the moment. Right. Okay.
Are we all caught up? Are we?
I think we are now. Yeah. I was losing the track of it for a little bit because they kept sort of jumping in and out for some reason. That kept. That seems to be all right again now, but hopefully that's. I think that's because I probably left it a bit too long to catch up with it. Right. Right. So as we sort of disastrously tried it last week, and although it did sort of become apparent, there is a bit of a, shall we say, hidden theme going on, isn't there, Tim?
Well, yes. I bet their jaws will drop when they find out what it is.
Yes. I was going to say, yeah, they could clutch that out of the jaws of death there, didn't you? So what's this? Fox is saying, I love Dr. Pepper, never had cherry Dr. Pepper, though. Pepsi is Megatron, Pepsi Max, doubly so. I don't mind, doubly so. I don't mind Pepsi Max, actually. It doesn't taste like it's supposed to be a diet drink, it actually doesn't actually taste that bad. Normally if you got a diet drink, they've got to put that horrible saccharin in it, and that just sort of literally draws you up to your elbows, but that I don't mind, actually. My son put me onto that, although I don't make a habit of drinking it all the time, but it's just that every time I sort of went uptown and sort of doing the shop, and I thought just sort of grabbed myself a little bottle and had something to help me along. But I'm not too averse to a bit of the old Pepsi Max, I must admit. What's this? Fox is saying Pepsi does not taste like something you want to put in your body by any means. So like I say, we've got a little bit of a challenge going on. Whether you guys will be able to sort of guess the theme. I
have to keep pressing the phone to find the listings.
Whether you'll actually get it or not, I don't know, but we'll see. But we're always up for a duel, aren't we, Tony?
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, but so we'll carry on, and then we'll see what will happen.
We'll carry on. We'll see if you can catch me, Phil. If you can,
catch me if you can. Oh dear, yeah, right. But yeah, but I tell you, no, I haven't spoken to you over the weekend, but I went sort of nipped out obviously Sunday to just do the usual things, and
it was up and down.
Yeah. But I mean, the amount of people that were up the actual front, it was quite amazing, and the people. I don't know whether that's because they didn't expect cars to be out about, but I mean, the amount of people that I nearly had close encounters with was unreal.
I was surprised on a slightly more serious note there, Mr. P. If you were really there, I'm surprised you didn't see me.
What time was it you were up there, though?
Well, on the bank holiday Monday.
No, this was Sunday. I ventured out.
Weather was a bit rubbish Sunday.
Yeah, but there was still a lot of people out there. I was quite surprised. And I mean, obviously, the council decided, oh yes, we're going to have the toilets open this time, because that's pretty much where every car was parked. So whether that was just deliberate or not, but there was quite a few people. Walking dogs, shall we say? So, but yeah, that was. But I mean, it was just a sort of really sort of surprising the amount of people that were about. What we got here is Dad is saying sci-fi film titles. Nope.
Why is he saying that?
I have no idea. Why is he saying that? Why are you saying that, Dad? And we've got Linda saying, "Oops."
Perhaps
Right.
that was a stroke of genius of his.
It could have been a stroke of genius. Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Bream in Sector 17 coming down on a fizzy rain stream. Right. Now, is that a lyric? Is that a lyric from a Pepsi song, Pepsi commercial?
I have absolutely no idea.
No, I've no idea. That's the only thing I can think of. Yes, on YouTube it's called Ocean Explorer. Oh, right, okay, right. Now Fox has set me off with DRP and crude Dr. Pepper and cream soda. I want ice cream soda with the ice cream in it now. Yeah, that'd be nice. So yeah, so I was quite surprised actually about the amount of people that were out. So it was a bit sort of stepped back on that.
Oh, so I confess that on Bank Holiday Monday we took a stroll along the seafront. We cycled into along the seafront from ours.
Yeah.
And locked the bikes up near the beach hut. Had a little something to eat out of there. Then strolled along the seafront. And there was, plenty of room. There was no sort of... It weren't like when you see these pictures from the South End or anything, Phil. That was all quite... Well, I thought that was quite good, actually.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I totally agree with what Dave has written on there, but I mean, I am one of the unfortunate furloughed, but I don't go out taking the mick, that's for sure. It's just a minority that you have to report every now and again, for being ridiculous. I mean, it's just it is crazy though. But there you are.
I like that one.
But there you go. All right. Yeah, Chris is saying, I don't think Dr. Pepper is a real doctor. Yeah. It could be an honorary doctorate. You don't know, do you? Yeah. Oh, dear. Never mind, eh? So I've got a bit of a sore ear, where I keep putting this this earphone in. I'm just gonna have to just hook it out for a second. Hang on. Oh, there you go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better now. Oh, yeah, that's a bit easier. Yeah, getting a little bit of a sharp pain there. I don't know why. Right, a sore ear, Chris. Come on, look. And I thought I was the one who was deaf. Right, so what I was going to say was, or what I was going to even do, was I was going to actually go and paint another one of these figures. Although I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to actually do all of these because I don't want to stop myself from having any content from my videos. Chris says we don't need to know, and he went, "Oh, yes, yeah, there was ear, yes." I don't know where you keep your earpieces, Chris, but it certainly ain't it's not in my rear, that's for sure. But there you go. Right. So this is probably about the first time I've actually painted Germans for
what, since about 1941, I reckon.
Yeah, about 1941 actually. Yeah.
Thanks for that one.
You beat me to them. But yeah, I think the last time I actually had any sort of like German figures to anything sort of like speak of were the old Airfix. Can you remember the multi-pose Airfix figures, where you used to be able to sort of like build them up similar to this sort of thing, but you could sort of swap the arms and their legs and that over to make different poses, you know, and still make up. I don't know, if you had 10 in the box, you could still make 10, but they would be you could make them into slightly different poses all the time. No, probably not.
No, that's not ringing any bells at all.
No, I didn't think so.
Sorry,
unless unless anyone else does know in the chat. What's this about Chris? Oh God, yeah. Oh, nearly swallowed the brush then. Had some German. Can't remember if they were. Can't remember if they were infantry or whether they were stormtroopers. But anyway, that was the last time I had some German figures, and I had I think I had US paratroopers with them as well. But that was back. Well, not as far back. It's 1941, like you said, but it was probably about when I was sort of mid teens, I suppose. So yeah,
it was 1941 then.
Shut up. But yeah, so I sort of think to myself, well, I seem to recall sort of painting these sort of almost like a sort of dark green before, but these are sort of calling out for sort of a greeny sort of grey. So I don't know whether, you know, that was just back my memory playing tricks on me, or I don't know.
Perhaps they're from a different fighter squad.
Well, it might be. I mean, I know the officers were more of a bluey grey, sort of getting on to sort of a neutral grey sort of colour. But yeah, I don't know. Just sort of recall it being a lot more vivid, sort of almost like a bottle green, really. But you know, it wasn't quite as obvious as that. But yeah, I know Airfix still actually do a couple of multi-pose figure sets, but last time I saw some, there wasn't.
What?
Terry's given the game away.
No.
Yeah. Did you give him a start a sort of what should we call it, a staff meeting?
What, start for 10?
Yeah. Oh, and I thought we would. Terry didn't know what it was. Yeah. Trying to get YouTube to take my banner logo, but it's being a. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, tonight's yes, as Terry's already stated, yes, it is Steven Spielberg films. So we had the likes of Jaws. I done the Close Encounters, 1941. Duel. Anyone remember Duel?
Yes.
Yes.
Can that was that bloke. Who was that actor bloke?
who played
a,
yes, Cowboy Cop, yes, Dennis Weaver,
that's him.
yes. Yes, I remember that very well. That was one of Spielberg's, well, not one of his first, but one of his sort of TV movies that actually got him sort of onto the silver screen. Not long after that, if memory serves me correctly, his first actual motion picture was actually Jaws, I believe. So. Apparently, Catch Me If You Can in 1941 gave it to Terry. So there were the clues that Terry got.
With traditional video chat, you cannot get a whole family in together. But with Portal, you don't have to squeeze into a little.
Terry gets the unofficial star prize, which is the same as the models stream prize, which is absolutely bugger all. But it's not just any old case of any old bugger all. It's a special bugger all because it comes wrapped up in absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So there we go. So now the challenge is now that we've got the actual challenge out in the open, is for people to start bringing it in on their conversations on the chat as well. Now, make it as subtle or as obvious as you like, because me and Tone are forewarned. We do have a list of a filmography, so there'll be no bones of contentions because my decision is final. Well, Wikipedia's decision is final, but yeah, but but yeah, now that the challenge is out,
Stroke of Genius film.
That was a Stroke of Genius, yes. Yes, very good. See, now that now that it's all out in the open, it's easier to start saying these things now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, like that bloke Schindler, we've got that list.
You have, yeah. But, I was going to on a dad tonight and paint one of the figures in the colour purple, but then I realised, oh bugger it, no, he looks red instead.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was so tenuous, that one. That was terrible.
Let's try and see if we can get anything clearer.
Thank you. I'll treasure bugger all. It goes with what I've got already. Yeah. There you go. I knew you'd appreciate it because I know you're collecting bugger all, so at least it'll fit right in. Won't look out of place. And I thought it was good. I was good with technology. The simplest things are always giving me grief.
Today, Peter's visited two of his oldest clients and best friends, Steve and
It's a good hook, yes. Yeah, that was a good one. Do you hide the post on the figure you're painting? Yes, that will be buried into the base once they're all done, because that'll give it that little bit of extra rigidity whilst it's being glued. So yeah, it's not there just for aesthetics. It is there for a purpose. and it is a dual purpose. Ooh,
Haha.
God. Had to do that one again, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Phil, I think at this precise moment.
Oh no, film the post.
I'm as far in as my doodles will allow.
Lovely.
So, because until I've stuck the rest of the decals on the Fairen, which I painted about an hour before we came on air, so I don't think it's really fair to me to even attempt that.
I wouldn't even want to try and touch that if I was you. No, not especially on the decal solutions. No.
Out of the way, park it up on there.
Yes, I'll give you that one, Terry. My list had closed down, so I couldn't. I knew there was something about what you said, but yeah. But at least it still had a dual purpose. Yeah, I've done it again. I said it again, Tone. Oh dear. Oh,
Right.
I'm gonna milk that one now, aren't I? All night.
Yeah, you probably will. You always do.
That is
the
3. That's 3 of them. So I might do the other. Might do the other.
To move on. Cover that up.
Tom is in. Good evening, Mr. P, Mr. C. Good evening, Mr. P. Back.
Good evening, Tom.
You always repeat yourself. Do I always repeat myself? Tone, do I always repeat myself? Apparently I repeat myself. I don't know if I do repeat myself, do I?
I think you might have said the same thing a few times, in the past.
Did I? What? So I repeat myself then?
Occasionally.
Oh, right, okay.
That's not annoying or anything, though, Phil. So I wouldn't worry about
it. No, of course not. No. Right, I'm going to have a quick slurp of coffee. Oh, Chris, come on! You're about 5 minutes too late. I've already said that one. But what he says, why am I painting grey? Don't I like the colour purple? Well, I'd already said saying I was going to paint one of the figures colour purple, but Dad only likes red. So you're about 5 minutes too late on that one. Sorry, you can't have that one. If he's repeating himself, you're sure it's not an echo. Echo. Oh dear, never mind. Right, I should imagine that the Google site has gone up by about 20 points just on Spielberg movies tonight. But there you go. Right, what I'm going to do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some posts into some figures. Because I'm going to need to anyway. Yeah, he was, yeah. But that wasn't what he meant, actually. It was the film, the post. Right, where are we? There's me drill bit. Right. Sorry, it was paint and grey, spray it grey.
We didn't actually meet for a good couple of months after that.
Oh, very good one. That one, very good, Chris. That one. Hey, Artone. Yeah, I'll let you read that one. That's a good one. That one.
Amistad.
Yeah, Amistad about it. Yeah, that's a very good one. That one. Very good.
I'd have to consult the list again, Phil. I've already sort of run out of the ones I know.
Right, now this is where I got to be careful I don't slip off and go straight through my finger, because I've done that a couple of times, but hopefully this is a sharp enough drill bit.
As in 1986, Peter and Lee got
I nearly dropped
And Chris has done another one again. I don't know. I can't put that one up at the minute because I'm drilling. Are you using all them figures and saving Private Ryan for later? Oh. There's no stopping him now.
Hang on. I'll have to wash. I seem to somehow I've got paint on my hands. So I'm just gonna...
What did I miss? Lynn saying I've been on the phone. You haven't missed much, darling. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're just don't know if you left just before the actual subject matter was revealed, and that was Steven Spielberg films. But so yeah, that's what we're doing, trying to get titles into the conversation. And Dave is saying day off tomorrow. Might do a little live stream on doing reversible dungeon tiles, wood and stone, if Dad gets my head around StreamYard. Yeah, well, I don't know. StreamYard's not that overly complicated. If you want the basics, that is. I mean, I quite like it, but the only thing I can't do is I can't see how to do it. Is how Chris and that do these intros, with the music for a 10-minute countdown and all that. I think as part of you have to pay for the subscription on that. But yeah. Well done. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. Click the link, and yes, very good. Once it's all come out, then Chris is in the lead with all the different title tie-ins. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how if that is part of the subscription rights that you can actually then put your own. I think it is part. I know you can put your own banner on, but how you do the intro or not, I don't know.
Yes.
Yes, overlay. Yeah, overlays are part of the sub. Yeah, paid sub. Yeah. So I'm not paying. Well, it's not that I don't want to pay the money. It's just that I can't afford to pay the money at the moment. So I'm not forking out 120 odd pound or whatever it is a year just to have an overlay on. I'm quite happy with what I've got at the moment. So, but hopefully within a few more weeks, I may be off a furlough. Not sure yet, but we'll just have to see how things go. But once I am, I mean, obviously we'll have to change the theme of the live streams. But we might, I don't know, depending on if we're still up for it, Tom would still do a stream every week or maybe every fortnight or whatever. What do you reckon?
Well, I'm sure. I mean, I'm quite happy to carry on.
Yeah. There we go. Well, we'll just have to. Obviously, we'll have to think of once I'm back out of furlough, we'll have to think of a different stream theme. But stream theme, yes. But yeah, I mean, if people don't mind us two old farts messing about on the interweb, then yeah, by all means, we'll carry on. What do you guys reckon in chat? Is that a yes or a no, or is that a thank God I can't wait for you to get back to work so we can have get back to normality, or what? If Tony starts singing, "This is not a love song," I'm out of here. Oh, right, Tom. No. Trust me, I've heard him singing. Look, I don't want to lose subscribers.
Okay.
Dad is saying once you start doing weekly, you can't stop. Well, no, this is very true. But And Tom was saying, go for it. Go for it as in what? What? Doing the live streams or Tony singing?
Okay, you don't really
No.
want to encourage me.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we'll carry on so long as people, enjoy us. Well, saying so that makes it sounds weird, doesn't it? If people enjoy us, it makes it sound like we're, it's like a bloody like an hors d'oeuvre or something, Oh, we'll be here if you say it. Tom was saying both. Yeah. People get used to the day and time, a bit like when Chris does. That was a bit of a touche, that one there, Dad. I like that one. Yeah. But no, I mean, obviously, so long as people are quite happy with us messing about, I mean, we'll say messing about. I mean, we don't get up to.
So what do you mean? This is deadly serious.
Well, yeah. But, so I'm seriously making sure that I don't drill through my finger. I just don't want to sort of take my eye off of this and try and look at the stream, because I just know as soon as that happens, I'm going to just end up slipping and going straight into my finger, and it's not going to end well. Because I've had one of these things buried hard, about a quarter of an inch into my finger before, and that was getting
I
right
see
close.
What you did. Yeah.
Yes. That was right. Right, I think that'll do for the holes. Now I just got to get some wire out and do that. Right, he does a lot though. There's talking about. Now, are you talking about me or Chris? Because I do a little bit. I do a lot of as well. What we got here? You mean my last message got lost? I worked hard on that. Last message? What last message? What last message was that?
That's the one that got lost.
Got to get the washing in. Back soon. Back soon. Also got to water the big flipping garden subtle. BFG. Ah, yes, that did. Yes, that was lost. Yes, that was lost. Yes, because I looked at that and I just thought you had a big flipping garden. that was very, very subtle. That one was. Yeah. Oh dear, never mind. Oh dear. Right. What's Chris saying? Be back in a bit. Well, don't tell me you're on a timeless call. Yeah. Not enough brandy at Gru's models, right? Yes. Oh dear, I don't know. Right. So I needed some wire.
I've got some of that, Phil.
Yeah. I wonder where you got that from.
I don't know. There's some sort of kind chap who helps out in these sort of situations. What do you want?
None of the above. I got the thicker. Yeah, I got the thicker wire. No troubles. What have I done on my snips? Excuse me, 1 second. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks. Yeah. No good there. There we go. I got them. Right. Just got to put my earplug back in. I got to get the washing in. Be back soon as I get. Yes. Hey, I don't know. Right.
You can still get your favorite food delivered. So for all the stay-at-home heroes,
I'm just waiting for a specialist subject that I can actually indulge in without having to sort of constantly consult my phone.
Well,
which rather interrupts the flow of it all, doesn't it?
Well, it does a little bit.
Find a witty response for that one in amongst all these films.
Lynn is saying that Tony's got my snips, but actually no, he's got his own snips. It's just that I actually ordered 2 sets because you like the look of them, didn't you? So you like the cut of my jib when I was buying them. So so I thought, right, I'll get you a set whilst we're at it, and they're cheap enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, that just sounded just like Chris's stream, this afternoon, counting out the nano blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super glue. Here we go. Huh?
I was trying to see where this distributor went. I mean, they're so small you can't really see where anything goes.
Would it be slap bang right at the in the middle at the front or at the rear of the engine?
No, it obviously comes out the side of the block, but I just couldn't see where it was on here, but I just spotted it. So we're good.
Good.
Got that in there. Then I'll have to figure out how I'm going to attach all those blood leads to the top of it.
Lynn is saying counting with Phil. Yes. Could have been worse. It could have been counting with Bob Ross. Oh, yeah, that's the point. Yes, Tom. Did you watch that Bob Ross?
I haven't seen it.
I
haven't seen it yet.
We're gonna have to start.
I recorded it.
We're gonna have to start chastising
on YouTube. Phil.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah.
It was all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, that night we looked on the telly at the guide thing.
Yeah.
And he was on BBC.
Yeah, well, I said he was on the iPlayer as well. Who actually told me? I think it was.
He was actually on the telly.
Oh, actually, what? Actually, they were actually playing an episode.
Yeah, they were playing an episode.
Ah, right, gotcha.
So I just recorded it.
Right. Well, you're gonna have to educate yourself.
Also, the workplace of Peter Wright.
Model
Well,
makers.
technology, if I do that.
Yeah. Lynn is saying counting with Phil, and Modelmaking Mayhem is saying count Phil. Yeah. So I've gone suddenly from a professor to a vampire. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We needed car parking, we needed more facilities, so we started to look and we found somewhere suitable, and I'm quite sadly to see.
So far, so good. I haven't stuck anything to where it shouldn't be, which is always a first.
Phil, I'm open to suggestions here, but
Right. But
move this in.
hang on.
Somewhere.
Hang on. Let me just put that down and put my lid on because I'm able to stick my arm on top of super glue. Right, go on.
That
Right.
can focus eventually.
Yeah. Stick your hand behind it. That's it. Right. What's the question?
I've got all those leads, and just before you see that silver bit with the black bit on the top. That is the distributor gap. How the hell am I going to attach all them to the top of that?
A drill. Right. You're not going to be able to do them individually, are you? Not like that, anyway, because that is too small. Oh, hello. We've got one message here from Kevin saying. Was a photo saying this video is unavailable with restricted mode available. To invade, you will need to disable restricted mode. Well, that's something in your settings. It's all right. Kevin can't, for whatever reason, can't see our video, but that's something to do with his settings. So I'm just something to do with your.
Yeah. So that's my predicament, Phil.
One hole in the top. Yeah. And so just and then do a bit of super glue and then just gather them and put them in one at a time. You got a pair of thin tweezers, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think that's the only way. Yeah, it's the only way you're going to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because even with the the thinnest drill bit in the world, I don't think you're actually going to be able to get all. Was a 6 in that? And that's a V6.
Straight 6, yeah.
Yeah, straight 6. Yeah, but you ain't going to get all 6 in there. Not easily. So I reckon just one hole and then glue.
I've trimmed me loose ends off. Left myself a bit of overhang, so I'm all right.
Maybe, maybe.
Perhaps I should have drilled it first before I stuck it on.
Yeah, good.
I'll come back to that one. I can soon ping it off. Right, let's salvage these bits of wire.
But that died as we were making a pilot series. He died quite suddenly.
Right, let's move on to other bits.
Yes, right. Right, yeah. So Dave is saying that's a nice looking lump, and Modelmaking Mayhem is saying engine of engineness. So yes, so people are liking your lump tone. Yeah, not often you'll hear me saying that, but not often you'll be hearing me say that. Yes.
This is an awesome 3.8 litre, Phil.
Oh, God. Well, what can I say? Sit in that, put your foot down and catch him if you can.
Oh,
Oh dear, Andy's saying, "Oh, Phil, you had to make it sound grubby." Yes, of course I did. Of course. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to who. Right, I was thinking to say hands up, but there's only Tony so I can see. Who wants to actually see the diorama as it stands at the moment? Yeah, that's 2 hands. And then Dave was saying, "Oh, that's why he phrased it like that." Yes, so I could catch on with it. And yeah, so I said, "Yeah, rude comments." Yes, right. So in that case, then I shall just move said soldiers that I've just decided to put all super glue on the bottom of their feet. So I'm hoping now that I've moved them, they don't decide to stick anywhere else. Let's get that over
you
there.
get a drum roll, Phil.
No, I don't want to do that. I'll knock everything off my table. You see how big them things are to roll across the table? Unless, of course, you want to do it from your end, and then that's entirely up to you, but that's a long way. Right, hang on.
You tomorrow at 9, saving lives and supporting each other to a time.
Right. Incoming.
Yes, please.
Incoming.
Oh, go on, put it on full screen, Mr. P. We need to see it in big size.
All right. Oh, I'll sit back down. Right. There you go. That's it. No, right, hang on. Right, I'm going to have to do a little bit of... well, actually, I could do a bit of Spielberg myself now, couldn't I, really? Right, hang on. Right, I'm going to go full frame, and I'm just going to do some aeronautics here. So, so if you get a bit airsick, I do apologise, but here we go. Let's get the camera out and bring it down. There we go. So far, there we go. Sherman's not fitted on at the moment, so I've got to, obviously I want to put the figures on, and that's why they've got these pieces of wire on them now, super glued, because what I'll do is I'll cut these a bit shorter, and then obviously wherever these have got to go, this one obviously being there, I shall drill a little hole, a little bit of glue, stick them in, and then they're in there permanent. So thank you, Fox. Yeah. So, but that figure I hacked about, he's looking a lot better. Hang on, see if we can. Some reason that doesn't want to focus that close. Don't know why. But it'll focus on there, but not. Hang on. Oh, look, dunk. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So sort of messed him about, sort of hacked him about, and see, I knocked it out of focus again now. Yeah, but at least got more of a natural pose now. At least he looks like he's actually ready to jump off. Put the driver figure in up at this end here. He's there. Can you see him? There you go. And obviously commander figure. I did have to raise them up, especially the commander figure. I had to put a bigger plate in the bottom there because there was just hardly anything to glue to. So that's all looking good. And then obviously we've got the thingy. But the thing is, if people have already or should be watching part 4 of my video, then obviously you'll see how this was all done. But got the courtyard, and then obviously the guys that I'm now painting up, once they're finished, they're gonna hopefully go in this area here. And then now we just got to think of a title. Thinking more of something like doesn't look like we're going to be going home to the fatherland anytime soon, Hans, or something like that. But yeah, so there we go, guys. That's 90% done. Just got to tidy up the frame. I actually bought the frame, measured this display at 14 by 11, and I'll just bring Tony back. Measure the frame, measure the base, 14 by 11. Yeah. So get a frame. Right. That'll take a 14 by 11 picture. Yeah. Only trouble is that the 14 by 11 doesn't include the sort of 5mm overhang that they use to stop everything from falling out of the front. So it's less than 14 by 11 on the front of the. So luckily enough, I turned it over and I've actually used it underneath. This is the bottom of the frame. So yeah, so you can see that there's the staples. So I haven't got it glued in at the moment, but this is actually the underneath of the frame. So this is quite. But wasn't it? Yeah, it's a frame. I got it out of for everyone in the UK. I got it out of Wilkinson's at the weekend. As a 14 by 11, you can use one of the frames that you can use for either an A4 size or a 14 by 11. But it wasn't 14 by 11 when when you take into consideration the actual border on the inside of the actual frame itself. But in the end, just turned it over and used it, so that'll do well. It's all got to be tarted up. I've got a bit of overspray here and there, but there's the Dad is saying good old Wilco's. There's the whoop dong that I was working on last week, Tone. There's the park bench.
Oh yes, that's come up nice, isn't it?
Yeah. So. And I said I had a nice green, so I had a nice dark green, sort of like almost like corporation green, and done the bollard with it as well. So where is it? Wrong way, that way. There we go. But yeah, so first time I've done a big diorama using this craft foam or foam board or whatever you like to call it, and making my own buildings. So so yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that actually. So let me just get back up there. So so yeah, go and see the video.
That's come out really well.
Yeah, well, hopefully people will go and watch the videos, and they can see a bit better how I done it. So, but I think this has had enough time to set now, because this was getting well and truly waterlogged. I had to actually glue this to the frame, you know, the back of the frame where you stick your pictures. I had to glue this down because it was starting to warp, because it was getting too waterlogged. But yeah, this is pretty much rock solid now with all the glue. Might actually put another coat in there just to stiffen up a little bit more, but yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of green tea piled up in there, you know, young man. So yes, but yeah, so there we go. That's a nice bench. Lynn, it's my kitchen table, darling. Yeah, it's not a bench. I mean, I do have.
I think he might be in the park bench, Phil.
Ah, yes, that bench. Yes, park bench. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I went off a bit track on that one, didn't I?
You did.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, you know, if anyone, obviously the videos are up, or four of the videos are up at the moment. Got one more, hopefully one more to do. Model making green tea, at least it'll smell nice. Do you know what? Strangely enough, it doesn't smell. You know, because they're out of tea bags, I suppose. You know, and they're not sort of like wet leaves. I suppose really, I've said that won't, unless I put something hot on there, that wouldn't actually activate the smell. But yeah, at least it's should we say environmentally friendly. So but yeah, so yeah, that's that. Probably got maybe one, maybe two videos left. I don't know yet. See what happens. But I mean, it is basically just literally doing the paint jobs on the German figures, and putting everything together, and just sort of tidying up little bits and bobs, and that should be it really. And then I'll be on the lookout for another project. Although I do have an idea, which I'm just going to, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this, and then Linda's saying, that's okay, Phil, I meant your kitchen table bench too. Yeah. Right, hang on a second. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Right, let's get that out of the way. Hear it crash because I just fell over the compressor. We're good. Right, now as a clue for what I think I'm doing on the next build, I shall just grab a few colours. Right.
Got dropsies.
Now you remember when I said the other day or the other week when I had to order some more paints because I was running low. Yeah, you remember that, Tone?
How could we forget?
Right,
yes.
Good. Well, anyway, I planned ahead. So let me just got one of these silly labels on here, so let me just take that off. Right, this will be a clue.
You're going to make a Norwich City Sabutio team?
No.
You've moved on. Other colours?
No. Well, I'll let you ponder about that one whilst I'm right. Need to seal the tea leaves in the disintegrate powder after about a year. Yeah, I've got them sealed in with watered down PVA, Dave. But because I done sort of several layers, I had to put quite a bit in there because it soaked it up just to sort of make sure that it was all fixed in. But yes, they are pretty well covered in there. Thanks a lot. And what we got here, Tony, could you just super glue the wire on the cap? Linda's asking, can you just super glue the wire on the cap?
It might well. What I'll probably do is pop the dizzy off later on, because it's only just sort of stuck there, and then attach them at an angle, and then put the dizzy cap, the distributor back in again to sort of refix it. So I'll remove it from the block, attach it to the cables in a lump, and then put it back on. That'd be easy.
Right.
No trouble there, Phil.
Good.
Right. You're gonna make the Olympic flag.
No, I've been asked if I'm making new traffic lights or playing with prime colours. Yeah, no, but this is basically, if I was to do it as a 3D representation of how the paint is going to go, this is roughly how it looks.
Oh no!
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
No.
I'm rubbish at this sort of thing.
Right. Well, I shall let people ponder on this.
Is it a bird?
Nope. No.
Is it a plane?
No, and it's not 3D camo. And hello, I think Dad might have something to do with it. I think he's got something. He's going, oh yes. Go on then, Dad. What do you think it is? Come on. I'm sure, or is it just because he's seen the color red? He's got all excited because the color of red. Or have you actually got a clue of what I'm going to be the next work in progress will be? Someone in Tony's went, oh no. Oh right, okay, right. Yeah, that was Mel, your good lady wife. She went, oh no, and that was what Dad was repeating, and he went, oh yes, and that's us thinking that he actually knew what it was. Ah dear, no. Right, read through, yeah, read, yeah. Right, so have I got to actually produce the actual said item? Have I?
I think you have, Phil.
Oh.
You can't leave us all waiting like this.
Okay, right, all right. You're gonna have to just bear with me a second then. Right, hang on. I'm gonna have to go out of the room. So talk amongst yourselves. Burble, 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 burble.
I'll tell you what. I've never done one of these here. Jaggy ones before. There's a lot of rather interesting little bits, like all the chrome mouldings and everything are all on. There we go. You can just sort of see them. Cool. I reckon they could be a bit of a fun job putting them on. And I said earlier on, the quality of the moulding for these wheels.
Right. Oh, don't make us hang, Phil. Just hang, Phil. It
Really good.
Is he making a
giant? Phil.
Well, thank you, Tone. Fox is saying, "Am I making a giant ATV logo?" Do you know what? I tell you what, it does. It doesn't. It nearly does, doesn't it? It does look like an ATV back in the old day. No, right.
No one's old enough to remember that, Phil.
Well, Fox has given his day away. Right. Dave is saying, "I got it." What have you got, Dave? What are you saying? Do you think you know what it is? It's a 1/6 bust of Her Majesty the Queen on the loo. No. Oh dear. No. Right. Okay. Right. Well, I have primary colors Gumpler. No, I will not do a Gumpler. I will not do a Transformer. Not yet, anyway. Let's put it this way. I have a penchant for Formula One.
I thought you were just going to say a little penchant.
No, I've got no. That's due to me just eating too much. But the one of my videos, I've done a resurrection build, a Williams Honda. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Which I what?
Well, you stripped it.
Yes.
Back
Back to its prime. Prime. There we go again. Yeah. Back to its basic parts, and then it is a car, Lynn. Yes, but can we? Anyone else elaborate on what it is? Come on, before I actually have to put it into view.
Benetton.
Well done, Mr. Cox. There we go. Yes. Sky blue, part green, yellow, red.
Wow, I'm so impressed with myself.
Now, assuming that I've got, I should hopefully still have some decals around somewhere. If not, I'm going to have to try and source some. But this is absolutely had it. You see how they're supposed to be white, them decals.
What, them yellow ones?
Yeah. And so what I'm going to do is going to strip it, and actually, this isn't actually one of the worst kits I'd ever made. Actually, this was pretty good. Although, it still needs a good fair bit of detail in it. But yeah. So that'll be the next job. Will be to try and take this all apart. And look, Tone.
Hang on. Let me take the glasses off. Right. Hang on. I can see an engine.
Look, it's got leads.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's actually got leads. Look, there you go. Yeah. That's going to take a bucket of Dettol. Well, I don't actually use Dettol, Dave. I go a bit more sort of hardcore, and I use Mr. Muscle oven cleaner and shove it in a biscuit tin, and it does the world. It literally strips off every single bit of paint. And if you go onto my video list, you'll see me doing that, and especially the Williams. But yeah, it's one of the ones that survived pretty much the original move from back from the marital home to my parents, and then to its resting place here. So it's pretty much intact. The only thing it is missing is just the wire bracing for the rear wing, which I'm sure I can make them up, and hopefully, if I can't find any more decals, then I shall have a look around, see if I can buy some. But yeah, otherwise it'll wait until I can, because there's no point in me stripping it all down and painting it and then not having the decals to finish it off. So, but yeah, we'll just see what it's saying. Submerged in a vat, Dave. I bet it's the same biscuit tin you had the CB aerial on. No, not quite. No, not quite. But it is what is it? Quality Street tin? I don't know. I can't remember what it is now. There's one that I got from Christmas years ago, and I never did. I knew I had a reason for it, and yeah. But it definitely takes your breath away. But it is good stuff, and it'll strip off everything. It'll strip off the decals, the paint, everything. It won't dismantle it. It won't affect the glue, but yeah, it does strip off every single bit of paint. Just leave it out overnight with the lid on, and does the job. But so yeah, so that'll be the next build, or should I say resurrection? I should say. Dave said biscuits, grab him. So yeah, so that'll hopefully be on the next. Well, won't be on the next live stream, but I'll be in the next sort of next month, hopefully. Right, right. You can keep your grubby mitts off my hobnobs, mate. That's Dave telling Andy. But yeah, and Lynn is saying, "Oh, biscuits, you say I'm hungry now." Yes, people start talking about food at this time of night, don't they? There we go. But yeah, so obviously we've got to get this Sherman build done first. Get the fourth. No, I keep saying the fourth. It's not. It's going to be the fifth video, isn't it? I'll put the fourth up. Get the fifth video up, and hopefully that should be that. And we'll see what you can get decal wise. I mean, I have got quite a stash because I used to be a little bugger back in the day. I used to have maybe 2 or maybe 3 of the same car, and sometimes I would convert them into something different and end up putting the decals in the stash. So hopefully I might have enough to make up another batch rather than having to look for them online somewhere.
7 years ago, I was witnessing
And Andy is saying, "Oh, Lynn is saying hobnobs, never had hobnobs." Oh, Lynn. Yeah, well, they don't have such refinery over there in the States. You know, I mean, chocolate hobnobs. Yeah, that's what you want, Lynn. Chocolate hobnobs. Got to be done. Got to be done. You'll thank us for it. If you can find it, if you can find them, get a packet off for Amazon. If you can get them over there, you'll thank us for us. You'll thank us for it. What's this? Modelmaking, the Marines of biscuits, Lynn. You can dunk them at least twice before they die into the mug. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, unlike chocolate digestives, you're not careful. That's it. Yeah, one dunk and they're gone. But yes. So there we are. Yeah. So far we've managed to sort of not ruin the Spielberg film game because we got it earlier on, but no one else has decided to carry on with that. But I think we'd probably sort of ended up exhausting all the sort of the easier ones. What's this? Best get the posh hobnobs, Lynn, the ones with the choc on. Yes, exactly. Yes, chocolate hobnobs. That's what you need. But yeah, so yeah, what was I got to say? Did you know that that Steven Spielberg actually directed an episode of Columbo? As a little factoid.
Yeah, the whole scenario supporting children.
And that episode was called Murder by the Book. Huh?
Sorry, you just because when you sort of said that, I was expecting people to answer because no one just sort of said. I think that was like it was stunned silence.
Yeah, well, yes.
Then I realised that they're typing, aren't they?
Yeah, no. Oh,
I feel really silly now.
Yeah, 1971. Yes.
How does that work?
Yeah, 1971, Murder by the Book, it was called, apparently. And strangely enough, now I thought that it was a bit later than this. I thought the film 1941 was actually not done in 1941, but I thought that was done in the 80s, but apparently it was done in 1979.
Really?
Yeah. And Close Encounters was in 77. And I thought E.T. was before Close Encounters, or am I wrong?
I don't know. I've lost the list.
Well, obviously, I am wrong because I am reading off the list. But I mean, the point being, I thought chronologically that E.T. came out before Close Encounters. But hey ho, never mind. So yeah, do you know what? I think I'm actually ran out of things to do. You know, so I might paint. No, I'm not gonna. No, stop that. That thought is not going to come out of my brain into my head, because I was then going to say something that was going to be open for abuse especially by Dave. He would have got hold of that and ripped that to shreds. So I'm not going to say it. So what I might do is I might just do a little bit more painting. Where's the? There we go. There we are. Do it. No. But what I'm going to do, what you can actually visually see, no doubt you'll probably know what I was going to say. So then you can rip the 7 bells of thingy out of it. But
What are you doing there, Phil?
what am I doing? I'm doing something that I refuse to actually say what I'm doing. The visual clue will be enough. Don't drop the clanger.
Painting something small and silver. Green. Grey.
What am I doing?
I don't know. I still can't make out what it is. It's an helmet.
Yes. Yes, I was going to turn around and say I'm just going to do something. I'm going to do something quick. I'm just going to paint me helmet, and that would have been it. And then Dave would have let rip. Terry is saying painting his little helmet. Well, they are of a small scale, aren't they? Yeah, one thing I do like about these, so you know, obviously, soldiers' helmets during World War II, they were made out of just sort of like pressings, weren't they? Pressed steel, mass-produced, blah blah blah. Well, obviously, over a period of time, because they're only just giving out a quick spritz of paint, that they obviously get chipped, and then they used to start to sort of like bubble and rust. Well, I'm not actually trying to do it, but it's got that sort of texture to it on this, and that I think that's quite good. You know, I think these Master Box figures, you know, I've never actually used them before, or you know, but I think they're quite detailed considering. Right, Davis saying Phil's painting his helmet live. Yes. Davis saying, imagine a Twinkie covered in real gold glitter and unicorn sparkles. Lynn, well, that's nothing to the taste of a good hobnob. Yes. And the crunch. Yeah. Say, okay, got them on my shopping list on Amazon. I'll get them next paycheck. Yeah. Yeah, you won't make sure they're chocolate ones, Lynn. Make sure they're chocolate hobnobs, and you won't regret. You'll thank us for it. So, right. But yeah, I'm quite surprised on how detailed these actual figures are. You know, like I said, I mean, the actual torso, the bottoms of the coats, three parts, just to sort of make the wrap around the waist downwards. You know. And then the whole leg, assembly would just go up. Hey. So yeah, the whole leg assembly. But yeah, I'm quite surprised on how detailed they are, to be honest. I can't remember how much I paid for them now. Probably about 15 quid. Not the. No, that probably wouldn't have been the cheapest, but that was the only ones left. I could get off of Amazon, so I had to sort of pay that little bit extra. So, but yeah, I'm quite chuffed with how detailed they are. So, and Lena's saying yes, they are chocolate. Well done, good girl, as Dave said. So, but,
Creamy and delicious. That unique, wordless moment that makes you feel like someone very special.
by the looks of it, I should imagine that that Chris has either got waylaid by hunting a spider down for Gemma, or he's fallen asleep and totally forgot that he's watching us. But nonetheless, we've had some people pop in, which is always good. There's actually whilst I'm on, is there anybody else in that that hasn't said hello? Come on, there's still 9 of us, or 9 of you in the chat, and I'm sure that we're in the actual into the stream, but nine of you aren't actually talking on the actual chat itself. So it'd be nice to have a hello from other people.
Philip, your volume seems to be going down and down and down. One or another.
Hang on, is that better?
There you are. Right.
Yeah, that's right. That's because I forgot I moved the mic when I went and got the Benetton.
I was going progressively deaf.
No, no, I forgot to bring the mic back down. I moved it when I went and got the Benetton. Otherwise, I'd have clonked it one. Right, there we go. That's them. The helmets painted. I'm not going to. Like I say, I'm not going to do them other two because I want at least to have some footage for. I've got to record for tomorrow. So let's get that.
I've moved on, Mr. P. I'm decided to assemble the rear axle and any other bits that I can sort of make before I move on to putting the bodywork together, because I can't put the engine into the chassis because I've got to paint sort of like the inner wings and stuff. So I'm assembling all the subsections up that I can just get on with.
Right. Have you decided what colour you're gonna paint it?
I'm fairly sure it's going to be Old English white, because I've got a lot of model cars that I've done in the past, and I don't recall ever doing a white one. So I think it's going to be.
So that's just going to be what, slightly off white?
Yeah, Old English white, so like nice creamy white.
Yeah.
With a red leather interior.
Ooh, suits you, sir.
I know, it's a bit of a bugger, sort of upholstering it, but I'm gonna have a go.
Well, burgundy red. It's got to be burgundy red, not a bright red. It's got to be a burgundy.
Yeah, it's sort of like a. Yeah, I'll mix up a something just to sort of get it sort of right.
Mm.
But, so
lovely.
I just made the there you go, the rear suspension up and put the hubs on. I'm just gonna paint that slowly but surely, get that all painted into sort of some sort of right colour.
Good.
Get them sort of bits done, and then I think I can assemble the front suspension and all the uprights whilst I'm still waiting to make my mind up about getting it all painted. So I can get all the suspension sort of built, front and rear. Yeah, and I could possibly get a few other bits done until I make my mind up about the colour.
Well, I thought you've already made your mind up, haven't you? Old English white.
I'm fairly sure it's going to be Old English white.
Well, it's either that or Morse red, one of the two.
Yeah, not keen on that.
I'm sure someone out there could print a little 3D model of John Thor.
Yeah, if you're going to do John Thor and a Jag, you're better off doing him in these Sweeney days.
Yeah, well, yes, but what the chance or the likelihood of actually getting one of them Jags as opposed to what you've got there?
Yeah, well, they're mostly Mark IIs, weren't they?
Ah, yeah, the baddies were, yeah, but not the good, you know, not the good
But he
guys.
must have got in.
No, actually, no, because they drove around in Granadas, didn't they?
Yeah.
There you go. Look, you see. So that's put the nail in the coffin on that one. So yeah, so it can't be. It'll have to be Morse red, wouldn't it? So how are we doing with the? Oh yeah, good. Well, at least me spikes are solid in the feet now, so I'll be able to start pinning those in maybe tomorrow or the day after.
Maybe tomorrow, maybe someday.
Oh, that one got stuck in the tin. Lovely. Right.
I'm getting overly excited, Phil. I don't know what's going on.
Right. And I've got this weird little contraption here that this is going to sort of make or die of the actual model. This is, believe it or not, this is the hammock that this guy, obviously. Hang on, let me just take him off of there. Yeah, he's all covered in blue tack. Hang on, let me just unstick him. Right now, obviously this is all got to be painted up, but this guy will get laid in here like so, and then these four guys have got to be each one has got to be assigned a corner, and their hands have got to be which I've just realized what we have got here. I've just seen. Wow, how clever is that? Doesn't explain that on the box. Right, let me just what, no red tack? No red tack. Right, because this is all the instructions that you get, right? And that's it.
Yeah.
Apart from this this code here, which I assume may give out some extra details. I've no idea. Haven't tried it, so there we go. But that's the obviously the original picture that this whole sort of setup was designed around. This shows all four figures attached to said piece of this carrier. Yeah, right, that's fine, that's great, lovely. Now that I've got a cool primer on it and I've actually looked properly, if I can, each piece there, yeah, and on that side, when I look at them, do you know what they are?
No, because I can't. It's not come clear yet.
Right, now can you see it?
Just about, but I can't really make out what they are.
Well, they're hands.
Are they?
Yeah. It wasn't until I started looking at this and I think, what? Yeah, look on the inside, on that side there.
Oh, they're gripping it.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, yes, they are. Yeah, I can see the knuckles.
Yeah. Right. So, all I've got to do is whichever. Let's see. He's supposed to be at the front. So this guy, yeah. What I've got to do is I've got to replace that hand. Is literally hack the hand off the arm, yeah, and glue and glue the hand on the sleeve. Hey, how clever is that? And that then gives you the right angle for him. Obviously, because of the weight, they have to be sort of walking on a bit of a slope on the sort of the weighty side. Yeah.
Very clever.
How very clever. I mean, that just suddenly dawned on me. Right, there we go. Job done. So I ain't got to worry about that now actually not lining up properly. I just hack off each hand and that should be good. Right, let's go back to
really.
yeah, right. Right, Fox is saying to Lynn, remember, Lynn, it'll be proper grown-up European chocolate on the hobnobs and not the American cardboard nonsense. So prepare yourself. I recommend a nice white coffee accompaniment. Yeah. And Lynn is saying, coffee. I don't drink coffee. How about hot chocolate? Well, that's as good as any. And that's it must be that fella's birthday, as his mates have shoved him on a blanket and given him the bumps. Yeah. There we go. Hot chocolate. Oh, Lynn gets her hot chocolate from Germany. Can't beat German chocolate. Yes.
That's what they're smuggling in that hammock.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Bloke in the hammock says, "Sarge, I can't go on, Sarge." Oh, yeah. And Dave was saying, but I don't want to go on the cart.
He's feeling much better.
That's it. And Fox is saying that must suffice Lynn or tea. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. Well, I would say more that definitely go the hot chocolate route rather than cup of tea with the chocolate hobnob. Yeah, no, not quite right. Although Tony, you'll probably disagree with that, wouldn't you?
Tea
Yes.
Every time.
Yes. There we go. But there you are. No, but no, I'm quite chuffed now at the fact that I could actually see, because I put some primer on it, I could actually see what the damn hell they were. And that, so now I was thinking, super glue the hands, that'll be done. Easy.
All right, Mr. P, I think I'm gonna have to call that quits tonight. I'm sort of
you're out of things.
Gonna give it skill for the last hour.
Yeah, well, I'm just about sort of far as I'll get, because I mean I'm just literally doing the greys on these. But like I said, I've left two for me for my video build tomorrow. So okay, right. Well, we'll Lynn's saying bring out your dead.
That's as far as I've got. There.
Right, hang on. Let me just. I'll put it full stream, and then you can.
Whoa, gosh, I've got me. And then sort of coming together, got the leads on there, close to where they're going to go. It's a flying engine. So, yeah, quite chuffed with that. That'll come along. That'll get a bit more detailing on it and stuff like that. Put on some good old oil leaks or something like that, just to sort of make it a bit more realistic. And I just vaguely assembled the underneath for that as well. Put the rear suspension on. I'm just gonna. It's only loose, so I'm gonna pull it all apart and paint it all properly. And that'll be where I am next week. Well, hopefully I'll have the Ducati finish next week. I might even have a bike show. I've got a couple of other ones up there as well that I've done in the dim and distant past. So I might have a little bike show. So we'll see what happens. But I'll say tatty bye for now to everyone, and see you all next week, hopefully.
Lovely, thank you, Tone.
Right.
Yeah, right. People, yeah.
So,
see you later, Tone. Tone, they're saying that you got the Revomatic, and Dave is saying, or Dad is saying, watch out for Dave's doing a live stream in the afternoon. Well, that's all. Wish you well, Dave. Hopefully you'll like doing this the same as what we are. So that'll be interesting. Like to thank everybody for coming along. It's been an hour and 3/4. So we're sort of hovering around the 2 hour mark every time. So it's not too bad. And I think by 2 hours, I think people are sort of just about sick to the hide teeth of us by then. So until next time, well, next week, we'll do it all again. Everyone be good, be safe. As Fox would say, if he was here to say it, wash your damn hands. And until then, be good to each other, and we'll say goodbye, good night, and it's good. So it's good night from me,
and it's good night from him.
Oh, well done. He caught it in time. And Lynn saying she likes the movie themes. Guess the movie themes. So we're gonna have to think of something else next time. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Right. All right. So yeah. So take care, everybody. And thanks for everyone who's subscribed in the last couple of days. I think it was Dave and not Dave. Sorry, Raging Modelist and Andy in the room. So yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, until next week, I'll see you around, hopefully in some other people's streams. And if I get any more videos out, make sure you watch them. And until then, see you later, guys. Okay. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I got a hit.
Phil.
Yeah, see you later, Town.